दिल्ली के मुख्यमंत्री अरविंद केजरीवाल को ईडी ने गिरफ्तार कर लिया है। इस पर बात करने के लिए इस समय हमारे साथ मौजूद है जस्टिस एन संतोष हेगड़े जी, जो एक समय अरविंद केजरीवाल के साथ ही थे जब आईएससी की मुहिम उन्होंने शुरू की थी। सर, जिस तरह से खबर सामने आई, अरविंद केजरीवाल को गिरफ्तार किया गया, मुख्यमंत्री हैं दिल्ली के और आपके साथ रहे हैं काफ़ी समय, आप लोगों ने एक साथ भ्रष्टाचार के खिलाफ काम किया था, किस तरह से आप देख रहे हैं?
जब हम लोग साथ में थे इंडिया अगेंस्ट करप्शन टीम में, मैं ये सोचा भी नहीं था ऐसा हो जाएगा। जब उन्होंने एक पॉलिटिकल पार्टी का स्थापन किए, आप मुझे थोड़ा डाउट आया। पॉलिटिक्स में जो लोग करप्शन के खिलाफ लड़ रहे थे इंडिया अगेंस्ट करप्शन में, वो कैसे ये पॉलिटिकल पार्टी बनाएंगे। फिर भी मुझसे बात भी हुआ था, उन लोग ने मुझे एश्योरेंस भी दिए थे वो तो एक अच्छा सरकार बनाएंगे। What I have seen thereafter is something I could just can't believe even now. He spends 33 crores of rupees in renovating his house, government house. Now the allegation is running to hundreds and hundreds of crores of rupees in regard to liquor deal in this thing. One of his colleagues is already in jail for more than 1 year. Well, they seem to be trying to overtake all other political parties which are involved in corruption. I'm really, really sorry that even people who fought against corruption should turn out to be these greedy people themselves and all.
ईडी ने आज कहा कोर्ट में कि अरविंद केजरीवाल जो है जो लिकर पॉलिसी है, इसके जो घोटाला है, इसके किंग पिन अरविंद केजरीवाल है। उन्होंने ही सब साइन किए हैं, स्ट्रेटजी बनाई है, जिस तरह से पैसे का लेन देन हुआ और हवाला के जरिए पैसे जो है ट्रांसफ़र किया गया है गोवा तक।
Yeah, there is no doubt about it because he is the chief minister. The policy making is always with the chief minister. He may take help from others, but then definitely the person who's the head of the whole scam will have to be the chief minister, as the case is in regard to Delhi. And the amount involved is so huge, and the people involved are practically every liquor dealer in Delhi are involved in this, as per the newspaper report and all. This shows how much of deep planning must have gone into it. It is not that just accidentally somebody offering you some money for the favor you have rendered. This is a pre-planned efforts on the part of people in power. And that too coming from people who were actively involved in India against corruption, fighting corruption in administration, themselves are being so deeply involved is something unbelievable.
सर, आप लोग सब एक साथ आपने कई धरने दिए, विरोध प्रदर्शन किए, बैंगलोर हो, दिल्ली हो, क्या आपने कभी सोचा था कि इस तरह से अरविंद केजरीवाल पहले पॉलिटिक्स में आएंगे उस समय जब ये आईएससी की मुहिम चल रही थी?
नहीं, I never ever thought that he will join politics because he was the main advisor for Anna Hazare in the movement against corruption. And corruption in India is now dominated by politics. And we knew about that and all. We were fighting against the establishments which are running political parties and trying to demolish their intention of administration which is based on corruption and the thing. And he actively participated in fighting against that. I don't know what brought him to think about forming a political party unless he had pre-planned all this to know how corruption will be opposed. So that he can defend himself when he came to politics. And he took advantage of the corruption in other political parties to take over political power in Delhi. Because there was so much of corruption in Delhi, people were fed up. And when somebody promised, I'll give you a clean political party, everybody fell for it. And I don't know what the people of Delhi are thinking now.
सर, आप कानून के जानकार खुद भी हैं। आम आदमी पार्टी कह रही है कि ये पूरा मामला जो है फर्जी मामला है, लेकिन बीजेपी कह रही है कि ईडी ने कई बार समन्स भेजे अरविंद केजरीवाल को, लेकिन वो ईडी के सामने पेश नहीं हुए। आप कानून के जानकार हैं, आप किस तरह से इसे देखते हैं?
You see, I have also read in the papers 9 times ED has issued him summons to appear before it for investigation. And all 9 times he has refused to appear before it, except maybe in the last attempt. This is a clear violation of the criminal law when an investigating agency asks you to come and appear before them for giving evidence or giving the information about a scam about which the ED knows about it and all, that itself is a violation of it. Obviously, he was trying to show that he is more powerful than the ED thing. You know. But anyway, now that is the consequences, because when he applied for bail, the High Court also didn't think it is very urgent and all, because he himself has taken 9 times adjournment in the matter with the thing and all. That apart, it has become a fashion with the political parties which are not in power, when some investigation is started against them, to blame the government, to say because we are in the opposition we are being harassed like this with criminal cases and all. I don't believe in this and all. Yes, it is possible there are corrupt people in BJP also. The government of the day is not doing anything about them. But that is no ground to say that I am innocent based on that issue only. Because in criminal jurisprudence, the Article 14 of equality doesn't apply. Now, one other thing I could also be sure of is that when one day when BJP goes out of power, those people who will come to power on that day will go against BJP and bring all the corrupt people of the BJP into criminal courts and all that. Therefore, justice will be done. Otherwise, there will be understanding between all the political parties. They will not touch each other. I think it is a good system that is going on and all.
सर एक और सवाल, अरविंद केजरीवाल काफ़ी नज़दीक थे आपके भी, जब वो मुख्यमंत्री बने उसके बाद कभी बातचीत होती रही आप दोनों के बीच में?
मेरे साथ ऐसे कोई कनेक्शन ही नहीं था. मैं दिल्ली बहुत दफ़ा गया हूँ, और फिर भी इनसे नहीं मिला, इनसे बात नहीं हुई.
अरविंद केजरीवाल पर हमने जब बात की, अन्ना हज़ारे ने भी जो है आज उन पर बात की, उन्होंने भी कहा कि वो शौक में है कि अरविंद केजरीवाल जैसा शख्स ऐसा कुछ कर सकता है. क्या बाकी लोगों से बातचीत हुई आपकी जो उस समय एक साथ थे IAC?
I did talk to some people because I had high hopes in this person. But everybody had the same doubt that he is not what he really pretends to be, the thing and all. Therefore, I had some doubt later in the time, you know, and now it is proved. First time when I came to know about the renovation of the house, I just couldn't believe it. Somebody could spend 32 crores of rupees on a government house, on the government money, of course. What sort of a luxury he is talking about? He's a member of the Aam Aadmi Party, and he wants to stay in a palace. And now you see about this liquor scam. It's been going on for a long time. One of his deputy chief ministers is already in jail for more than a year and all, and many others are involved in it. I think, you know. I just can't imagine. I think he's trying to catch up with what little time he didn't have. He had earlier. He couldn't do it. See, he was a Government of India servant in the Indian Revenue Service. You know. Maybe he couldn't do corruption, which was not up to that level at that point of time. So now he must be trying to catch up with that.
शुक्रिया न्यूज़ नेशन से बात करने के लिए. तो ये थे एन संतोष हेगड़े जी, जो हमें बता रहे थे कि किस तरह से शुरुआत हुई थी IAC की और किस तरह से भ्रष्टाचार के खिलाफ इन्होंने जो एक मुहिम शुरू की थी अरविंद केजरीवाल के साथ. लेकिन अब जिस तरह के तथ्य सामने आ रहे हैं, ये खुद यकीन नहीं कर पा रहे हैं कि अरविंद केजरीवाल जैसा शख्स कुछ ऐसा कर सकता है. लेकिन वो जब राजनीति में आए तभी इन्हें जो है शक होने लगा था कि अरविंद केजरीवाल कुछ और कर सकता है. और जिस तरह से अब सामने आ रहा है, ED जो बता रही, जो आरोप लगा रही है, तो जस्टिस संतोष हेगड़े भी कह रहे हैं कि उन्हें लग रहा है कि कुछ गलत ज़रूर हुआ है. वीडियो जर्नलिस्ट मोनीश के साथ यासिर मुश्ताक, न्यूज़ नेशन, बेंगलुरु.